True story. I recently interviewed a California bar exam tutor who told me about a student who failed the bar exam
22 times.
22. She then passed on her 23rd attempt. So if you're afraid of failing the bar exam, or if you've already failed it once, twice, or even 3 or more times, remember this story. But also remember the steps I'm going to give you in this video for picking yourself up and getting back on that horse. Because if you don't give up, you will eventually conquer the bar exam. Hi, I'm Thea Beckman, a learning coach with Brainscape, the world's smartest study app. If you haven't yet discovered our certified MBE flashcards, go get your hands on them today because they will help you memorize the essential facts twice as efficiently as any other study technique, which will give you more time to focus on your problem areas. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel for a steady stream of really helpful tips on smashing the bar exam and embarking upon your law career. So with that said, let's answer the question that haunts the limbic system of every law grad. What happens if I fail the bar exam? Well, the answer, my friends, is absolutely nothing. You won't die. The world will not end. Nothing truly bad will happen if you fail the bar exam. Yes, it'll probably feel like your hopes and dreams have been hit by a massive earthquake, but this, like so many other crappy feelings, is transient. It will pass and you will get over it. And to help you do that quicker, here are my step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Express your feelings, don't suppress them. Feel them and get them out. You know, feelings are made to be felt. So sink your face into that box of peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies, languish in bed for a week, watch a Disney movie, watch 5, ugly cry, just get it all out. Failing the bar exam is incredibly disappointing, so give yourself permission to feel and mourn. Then, after a week of throwing a pity party, you'll probably be tired of all the drama and be in a much better emotional state to take your next step, which is find out where you went wrong. Now, you can do this by scrutinizing your bar exam score report, asking for your essays back so that you can see where you may have missed points. Now, not all jurisdictions allow this, but it's worth trying. Or auditing your bar prep methods to figure out what worked for you and what didn't. Now, the point of all of this is to figure out what didn't work and where your weaknesses lie so that you can dedicate your efforts in the coming months to perfecting your performance. Which brings me to the next step. Draw up a new study strategy. Clearly something didn't work for you previously, so your new attack strategy will make sure that you correct your course. So for example, if you didn't build in enough time for content memorization and review or practice questions, you can make sure your new plan does. Or if you went the self-study route only to regret it, you might consider finding a bar prep provider that caters to your particular learning preferences. Or if you didn't make time for self-care and got burned out, you now know better. Your new plan of action should specifically address the things you did wrong the first time so that you strengthen your weaknesses and do much better the next time around. And remember, the more detailed your study plan, which should really break down your prep into daily study goals that include new content learning, revision of older content, and relentless practice questions, the more organized and on top of things you'll be. Now, to help you save a ton of time, here's the final step to picking yourself up after failing the bar. Use Brainscape to bank the facts more efficiently. So many students crash and burn on the bar because they are overwhelmed by the mountains of content they have to memorize. And if this sounds like you, you've got to get Brainscape certified MBE flashcards in your corner. Brainscape's team of law experts have distilled down all the content you need to know into neatly organized collections of flashcards, which use proven cognitive learning principles to help you master the facts twice as efficiently as the traditional study techniques you're probably using. Also, being accessible via smartphone, tablet, and laptop, you can use Brainscape to study efficiently anytime, anywhere, and in any free snatches of time you may have. This will allow you to progress so much quicker and get all that essential law content down well ahead of the bar exam. So those are the next steps you should take if you fail the bar exam. Express, not suppress, your feelings so that you can get over the shock and pain of it all. Find out where you went wrong by reviewing your bar exam score report, essays, and prep methods. Draw up a new study strategy that focuses on your weaknesses and use Brainscape to memorize the required law content more efficiently. If you like this advice, please show us a little love by liking the video and subscribing to the Brainscape Law channel, where we have even more awesome tips and hacks to help you smash your bar prep, exam day, and a career in law. Finally, consider these statistics. In February 2021, 47% of all first-time test takers and 73% of retakers failed the California bar exam. So failing is actually fairly normal in the realm of law. In fact, some of our nation's most successful attorneys, politicians, and leaders have failed the bar exam and still went on to do great things. Besides, if that California law student could pick herself up after failing the bar 22 times, holy crap, so can you. So stay positive, keep a healthy perspective, focus on what works for you, and study hard, and you will rise to the challenge of the bar exam.